Hey there, Aquarius. It's your turn. You're up. It's your weekly reading. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you're returning, I really appreciate your support. And if it's your first time finding me, consider subscribing or at least liking the video if it resonates with you, okay? If you feel like it. So we're just going to get a general message from Spirit. We're going to see whatever the cards want to come out today. I'm going to pull out oracles first. We will throw down a tarot message. We will throw some more tarot cards down on top of those tarot cards. Okay, we'll get a layered message. And then if you want to hang with me to the end, Aquarius, I'm going to actually be pulling from the Lemurian Star Child Oracle, and we will get you guys a blessing for the week, and I'll read out of the book if it is appropriate. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I've got 4 different oracle decks here. Spirits, guides, and angels. Let's get a message for the sign of Aquarius, for the Aquarius collective, for their highest good and the highest good of anyone listening. What would you like Aquarius to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get one for Aquarius. By the way, this is the Magical Dimensions Oracle. Next, I've got Rebecca Campbell. I've got her Rose Oracle and Starseed Oracle stacked up into one. Okay, so we're going to play again with this for another week. If you were here last week, you would have seen I used it there as well. Let's get some messages for the sign of Aquarius. What would you like? That is too many. What would you like Aquarius to know, Spirit? Please give me just of exact messages. Okay, perfect. We got a couple of those. And then I would like to get you something from the Lantern Oracle. Okay. Spirits, guides, and angels. What is the message for Aquarius? What would you like Aquarius to know from the Lantern Oracle? Okay. And last but not least, I have Wisdom of, I think you say it Hafiz. It's Hafiz. Okay. And let's see if we can get something from the Wisdom of Hafiz for Aquarius. There we go. All right, let us see what we have here. I guess we can start with Rebecca Campbell, right? Because that's where we started, I guess. No, actually, I think we started here, didn't we? Inspirational creation, alchemy, the elements, and innovation. Ooh, I wonder what you're being inspired to create, Aquarius. And then we got Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Right? So you are being protected. You're safe, and you can trust in whatever the creation that wants to come in for you. You can know that you're being protected and guided at this time. And then you got Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. So many of you may be star seeds, literally, right? At the very least, I feel like the message here is that whatever this information or this inspiration, this idea that is coming into you, you're being illuminated at this time. You're being asked to ground it. So going through the portal of your heart is going to give you the wisdom to let you know what it is that you should be doing with that inspired idea, or with that it's like that initial thought that's being seeded into you at this time. There is something with inspirational creation. There's no two ways about it, but you are to remain grounded. In other words, you are to pull down whatever this information is, and the whole thing with being here in the 3D is to figure out a way to use that information or that idea in a grounded way, to process it through the door of your heart so that you can infuse that idea with the love of creation. Okay, so something in the message there. You have integration. I want to say you're the third or fourth. Out of all of these cards, how many cards are in this deck? There's quite a lot. There's at least 40, maybe 50 cards. I want to say you're the fourth sign to get this particular card. I don't know why it keeps coming up, but there's something about inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So again, there's this idea about taking all of this information that's swirling around, right, that's coming in, and tempering it, right, infusing it, bringing it down into our actual physical body and integrating it through our heart, through the love, okay? So it's like an alchemy, right? We see like an alchemizing process going on here. And then you got card 14, wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. So here we see this poor woman is trapped on a wheel, and she's got some chains around her arms and her legs. And so there may be like an ending, like this is almost like the world or the wheel of fortune, maybe even, where you're getting off of some kind of a karmic cycle. It may be coming to a completion. You may actually be given some wisdom maybe coming in about that. You can trust that wisdom when it comes in. You can see the crown chakra is being illuminated here. You are being protected, okay? You see the birds on either side of this. There's an angelic force around you at this time that is protecting you and guiding you forward. It's like you have been around this. It's like a hamster wheel, isn't it? It's like a hamster wheel, and there's kind of a devil energy here. And for one or two or many of you, who knows, you're really coming into something brand new. There's going to be something, I feel like very strongly, that you're integrating at this time, that you're going to be able to pull into manifestation. It's like you're going to be able to create for yourself the solution to get off of this wheel, is how I'm feeling. So we'll see what comes out in the reading. But then the last one is create silence, card 39. So you are being asked at this time, I feel like this kind of goes with this in some way. You're being asked to sort of get silent. It's almost like a hermit energy, taking some time, making sure that you're taking time every day for a little meditation, or just a little, silent breathing at the very least, to get clear so that these messages can come in, right? Because you're getting something right now. There's alchemy, okay? There's something new that wants to be revealed to you. Your spiritual team, perhaps, your ancestors, there's somebody around you, maybe an angel or guide or somebody who is trying to get in touch with you to try to give you a message. Okay, this is what's happening. You have somebody who's trying to give you a message. They're trying to make their way in, but they need you to get quiet in order to hear it. Okay, they're trying to connect with you. They're trying to get you to hear whatever this message is. So, interesting. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to leave these like this. I guess I don't know why I'm called to leave these like this, but this is how they're going to get. And we're going to go ahead and get a message from the Muse Tarot over the top of this. So spirits, guides, and angels, let's get a tarot message for the sign of Aquarius. What would you like me to convey to them for their weekly reading, please? What is the energy for the Aquarian collective at this time? Some of you are coming into a knowing for the first time with your guides. You're just awakening or just becoming aware to like some kind of a guidance that's coming in for you. Interesting. So we start out with the 8 of emotions. We get into the 4 materials, the Ace of voices. So some kind of clarity or wisdom or truth that comes in. Let's get a few more. You're definitely walking away from something. You're awakening. This is kind of what I was feeling. You're being awakened. You're being illuminated. There's something for the first time. It's like you're coming into some kind of a knowing for the very first time through this silence that you're creating, okay? There's something that your soul family, your cosmic ancestors, I'm not sure if they're angels or if it's some kind of a collective or something, spirit, I'm not sure, but somebody is trying to get in touch with you. They're trying to tell you about, you see, the cycle. There's an ending. Either you're going through the ending now, or they're trying to get information to you to get you off of this karmic wheel, is what I'm reading this as. Inspirational creation, innovation. There's something very sensual about this. I know the 4 materials does not traditionally mean this, but I'm getting something else off of this. There's some kind of something that's being revealed, like it wants to come into your physical. It's not just an idea. It's not just wishful thinking. It's actually something that wants to come down into the physical. Interesting. Let's get some more messages. I need a couple of more to complete this. And then we'll clarify, you guys. We'll get some clarifications and see what else. Okay. I knew that was going to happen. That's so crazy. So first we got the Emperor, right? So very masculine, like bossing up energy. Again, it's a 4. Very much like we're in Taurus, right? So it's about grounding into this physical body. It's that inner integration coming into like a fulfillment of like you're bossing up into this emperor role. And then we got the 6 of emotions and the temperance. And temperance is again that inner integration. But over Starkeeper, it's like there's somebody from your past. It's from your ancestors, from your family, from your lineage. And it could be something that's almost otherworldly to you. Again, it's like maybe it's like somebody who's already passed over, like a parent or a grandparent or a loved one or somebody who you were very close with in childhood, or you could have had prior life experiences or something with this person. They're watching over you. They're blessing you. They're guiding you. They're protecting you. Okay? They are. And they're trying to get in touch with you. This like spirit's knocking on the door, and it's like, this is your message. Pretty much. Aquarius, I'm being told to tell you that somebody from your past is trying to get in touch with you, and they need you to be quiet so that you can get the message. Okay? Like, it's like, if you want me to distill it down into a few words, that's what I'm getting. They're trying to get in touch with you. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Strength. And we've got the Hermit. That's what I was telling you. You guys, you got to get quiet. And the 6 of Materials. They're trying to very, very strongly trying to get in touch with you. They're trying to bring you some kind of a message, some kind of wisdom, some kind of illumination, but they need you to get still. They need you to get quiet. If any of you out there are not currently in the practice of doing like some solitude each day, just 5 minutes, it's not much, right? If you're interested, in getting the message, they're telling you need to create the silence. That's the only way that you're going to hear them, okay? And they have something really important to tell you about what is where you're meant to go on your path, like who you're meant to be. They're trying to illuminate something for you. They're trying to give you some kind of to give you some kind of wisdom, some kind of truth. And it all starts with getting you off of this cycle, getting you to walk away from this old karmic cycle. They want you to hear the message, whatever they're trying to get you. Let's see if we can clarify and get what this is. Spirit, what is this 8 of emotions? What is this 8 of emotions? What are they walking away from? What does Aquarius need to walk away from? Like, what is going on here? Okay. Yeah. We got the 3 of Pentacles and the Daughter of Swords. So I was feeling this energy before I started this reading, before I even hit record. There's something that you're learning the truth about, straight up. And it's fundamental, it's foundational. It's about the company that you keep. It's about, so literally a company that you keep. Okay, so this could be your place of employment. This could also be like a place where you live. It could be a family or a friend group, or the foundation of some kind of a relationship. But you are, you're gaining wisdom and clarity. You're seeing this clearly for the first time. You're seeing this clearly for the first time. Let's get something on this 4 of materials. I'm not getting the typical 4 of material, like 4 of Pentacles energy off of this. Clarify this 4 of materials. What about this 4 of materials? Because I'm not... See, I got the 4 of Pentacles again. See, a lot of information wants to come up out of this. Okay. So you got the 2 of Wands. So there is an illumination. There is something that you've been holding on. There is something that you need to make a decision to move beyond. There's a new creation. See, here's the inspirational creation, okay, underneath this. Oh, sorry. This is the card. Ace of Wands and Mother of Wands, that's the Queen. This is the inspirational creation. This is what wants to come through, okay? This is the illumination, the idea. It could be a new relationship, a new person, what have you, but there's something or somebody that wants to come in, okay? And you're being like divinely guided towards this, okay? But what they're saying is you have to take action, you have to make a decision to move past this hesitation, to let go, because we got this 4 materials twice. So it's like whatever this is, okay, it's like wishful expectations, okay? You've hung around whatever this old energy is for too long because you keep thinking that it's going to change. You keep wishing and hoping that if you just remain persevering and you just keep going and going and going, that one time around this circle, like the situation's going to change. Your significant partner, like romantic partner, is going to stop being an asshole, right? Your boss is going to quit like abusing you. Your job is finally going to give you the pay raise or the promotion that you deserve. Like that you're, I don't know what, but it's like you've held on for too long, and what it has done is it has drained you emotionally, and you're realizing that the truth of the situation is that you were holding on to this to this passionate ideal, or like this false wish. It was like it gave you the illusion that it was something that was meant for you. It gave the illusion that, like, you know, that like it was going to be sustainable, that like if you just held on, it was going to lavish you or reciprocate you in a way that you were, it's like almost six of pentacles energy. It's like it was gonna somehow result in what you were hoping for. And you thought, well, I've been around the circle like 18 million times already, like I don't want to just give it up. I don't just want to walk away, because I'm so attached to it working out. I'm so invested now in it working out that you're reticent to let it go. But Spirit is saying, no, you've got to step in to this Queen of Wands. You've got to step into something more harmonious. And they're trying to get you this message. They're trying to get you to move off the wheel so they can bless you with this new revelation that wants to come in. They're trying to illuminate the truth of the situation. It requires you to take the step first, to make the decision. You're at the crossroads, okay? And you need to be bold, and you need to be brave, and you need to literally believe in yourself, Aquarius, and just like go for it and make this thing happen, okay? So let's talk about this Ace of Voices. What is this truth, this that you can trust this? You're being protected. It's safe. Like, yeah, it's that Nine of Swords. Like, you're so, that Eight of Swords, that Nine of Swords. Trusting for you causes you a lot of mental anguish. And there is the Eight of Swords, clarifying the Eight of Swords. It's a breakthrough. It's a breakthrough for you. Like, honestly, like, to finally like get emboldened enough to take a step forward and to let this old cycle go. Like I said, this is something you've been invested in for a long time. So it can be a partnership. It can certainly be a career. It could even be a mindset, because we see a lot of mental energy here. I mean, it has kept you really, really stuck. It's given you anxiety. It's trapped you in fear. To step out of it, it takes a Herculean confidence, right? Like, it takes a lot for you to step out of this. It's really, really tied you up mentally. And there is a breakthrough. There is a clarity. There's wisdom that is coming through in this. You are being protected, and you can trust this. This is safe. This is a good thing. This is going to bring you into this brand new opportunity. They need you to create silence, though, to awaken to it. Let's talk about this. Excuse me. Pardon me. Let's talk about this Judgment card. You're being resurrected. You're being resurrected from this old toxic whatever it is, for heaven's sakes. Daughter of Pentacles. I mean, this is a brand new, whoa, opportunity. I'm not taking all that. Yeah, here we go. You've created for yourself this brand new opportunity, okay? It requires you to kind of go back to the drawing board and to learn. There's something about this that, it's like something that you had forgotten about. There is something that you are destined to do. There's something destined here for sure, I feel like. And it wants to be revealed to you. It is going to bring you into like a more fruitful place. You're at the beginning, though. You would have to be willing to start brand new. But it's something that you've been asking for a long time. I want to get one more on this Awakening card. One more on the awakening card, please. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, when you create silence, this is when the breakthrough comes in, okay? When you're resting, literally, when you're resting. So, you are using your imagination to manifest whatever this is. This is you awakening to a new way of being, to a new path. I think for some of you, this is literally creating a spiritual practice for the very first time, is what I'm getting. That there's something that inside of you that absolutely knows that in order for you to get onto the right path and to release yourself from whatever this is, the breakthrough is going to come when you actually release to the spiritual practice, when you commit to the spiritual practice. For some of you, that is a message, okay? Let's talk about this inner integration, because this does show you stepping up into a more authoritative, it's like you really taking, it's like almost like feels almost like chariot energy, where you're just like taking the reins in your life and you're like, you know what, I am the orchestrator of this I am the, what's the I can't think of the word, the person who in front of the orchestra, you know, and he directs the whole orchestra. It's like that. It's like you directing the show of your life, you becoming, stepping into that like magician role, right? Like you realizing your power. You realizing your power, Aquarius. Like not just going along with the old thing because it's safe, because it's what you've always done, like releasing that fear, releasing that old story, willing to put in the work, willing to commit and willing to put in the work. And slow and steady wins the race. So Son of Pentacles, it's going to bring you on a new path that's going to lead to something very stable. This is all Pentacles energy, right? It's bringing this revelation and this action down into a very grounded, like, sensible energy. It's working the program. It's doing the work every single day. It's taking that mindset of a learner, of being willing to do whatever it takes to go the distance, to bring this integration, this alignment for yourself. There is peace, equilibrium, and fulfillment in integrating, okay? It's like you realize that your peace is worth more than what you have to let go of. What you have to let go of in hindsight seems like a no-brainer, right? Like that's the breakthrough. That's the breakthrough, where the day that you realize that this has done nothing but cause this, and the clarity is that commitment to this brings you into that, right? So let's go ahead and just get some clarifications on the Six of Emotions and Temperance. You are being blessed. You're being divinely guided. Like this is, yeah, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is clarifying the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. And the Two. Okay. It's overcoming old obstacles. It's going to the root of the obstacle and coming into temperate to balance it with the Two, right? It's making a decision to come into harmony, to come into balance, right? It's emotional balance. Coming up through the shadow into the light. We saw this a little bit with the Capricorn reading, okay? So a little bit of a similar energy there. It's going down into the root, into the old. There's something that is being made known to you, okay? It wants to come up for balance, okay? It wants to come up to be integrated, to be harmonized, sorry. Your cosmic ancestors are seeding the light, are telling you to seed the light by staying grounded, okay? So there won't be any more confusion. It'll all become very, very clear to you. The confusion is going to be washed away. It's going to be tempered. It's going to be healed. Okay? So it's a journey. It's a pathway. Okay? So I feel like a really strong message in this for somebody, probably many somebodies, probably all of us actually, if I'm honest, is what are you willing to do to move out of this, right? What truth are you willing to face? And what action are you willing to take, right? When inspiration comes in and clarity comes in, right? What work are you willing to put in to make this happen? To set yourself on a new path forward? This is your choice. This is a choice, right? Twos are always about choices. Where's that two of... Well, we've got the 2 and the 2. Okay. You're at a crossroads. You're at a choice point. Now's the time. This is the breakthrough. This is the clarity. Your ancestors are trying to get through to you, Aquarius. They have something for you. They have a blessing. And they want you to know about it. So be strong. Be brave. And go into the silence for it. So let's go ahead and we'll just end the reading with a blessing from the Lemurians. Spirit, what would you like Aquarius to know from the Lemurian Star Child Oracle? What is their blessing for the week? We've got 88 cards in this deck. So it might take a minute because, you know, Spirit's going to give you guys the right one. So hold on. Be patient with me here. Spirit, what is the message for Aquarius? Okay. Beyond Cycles. Card 10. Find and embrace yourself. New direction. Releasing old patterns. Okay. Releasing old patterns. All right. So you're headed off into a new direction for those of you who would like it. And just know you're being protected and guided at this time. And you're going to be setting off into brand new inspirations with peace and clarity. And I hope that this all unfolds for you this week, Aquarius. That is your reading. I hope that somebody out there found it helpful. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.